Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Troofalay. As always, to the left of me, got my main man Juan. To the right, my brethren, Marcus.
You know what it is, man. We back in here, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah, a little bit of a hiatus, you know. But we're back. We alive. And we're here. You know what I'm saying? Everything's set up. We in 4K. The lighting better. We got media playback. Everything's looking up. You know what I'm saying? It's kicking. It's vibing.
Yeah.
I like it so far, for real. You know what I'm saying? So how are we, boys? How's life? How's it going with things? Same old.
It's been same old. Work.
Yeah.
Music.
Work,
podcast, music.
Word. Shit.
Same old stuff, bro. I can't really complain.
Yeah. No.
Gee.
What about you, Juan?
Ya, tú sabes. Tengo que trabajar, so.
Así, sí.
Tú tienes que trabajar, and that's it.
Sí.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know what he said, but I'm going to just agree with that.
Yeah.
Because that's where we at, man.
It's funny when you're like in public and you hear another foreign language and you can't help but to selfishly think they have to be talking. Out of the million and one things they could be talking about, you have to think that they're talking shit about you. So you're in the aisle and you look back at them like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro?
huh?
Speak English, America.
Yeah.
You
that
know,
shit's hilarious.
It's real funny because I was thinking about it today. I'm like, it's kind of salty that I didn't get taught Spanish.
Yeah.
But like I'm cool, you know what I mean? Like I'm chilling. I don't need to speak Spanish really.
Right.
You know what I mean? What do I need to speak Spanish for?
I mean, would it benefit you? Yes.
Maybe. That's a hard maybe, bro.
You know, I know at least it does help to be bilingual in terms of like your occupation. Like certain jobs will give like that double check to the bilingual person who knows like multiple.
Double check. Huh?
It's like when you learn another language, it's almost like when the clouds like missed away in the game. You're unlocking new territory. That's what I'm thinking. Like
I mean, for the most part, I think it'd be like you're more likely to get hired because you can communicate.
That's what I'm saying.
Multiple,
and you do a whole different audience with another language, you know.
Yeah,
but I get what you're saying too. Like, do I absolutely need it? No,
probably
you know
not.
What I'm saying?
So I shouldn't feel any type of way about it.
Right.
You know?
No pressure there.
At least you know, donde está tu chaqueta?
Sí.
Primero.
Y segundo.
That don't really mean much, but
it don't mean anything. I made it up, but
that's a positive.
I wanted to say it, and I got good at it. And
where is your jacket? Your first and second.
It's cold outside, bro. You need that first and that second jacket. That's what I was trying to say. You know, that's all it was, bro.
This shit sounded hard at first. I ain't gonna lie.
Because when I met you, bro, it was like summertime, but then it started to get cold, and then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, wait a minute, bro.
You're right.
You start need to put on some layers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking cold outside.
It gets cold. It gets chilly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's one of the oldest inside jokes right there.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You're Unk for real.
You're Unk for real.
I'm Unk for real.
For real.
In 2025.
I ain't a YN anymore.
You know.
What?
Not one of my siblings has a kid yet. Not that they should, but it's funny to think about. It's like I got 3 siblings.
Mm-hmm.
It could all change like that.
Like that.
And then suddenly I actually am Unk.
It's just one crazy party away from like
Roman, I don't know what you're up to, bro.
Damn.
Nah, don't put that on him.
Oh, lie.
Don't manifest that.
Yeah. I didn't mean to drop names or nothing, man. But seriously though, like imagine that. Like
yeah. It's crazy.
Unk is crazy.
Unk is crazy, bro. Time really flies.
Mm-hmm.
Like that really is the only thing like we have no control over. Like it just constantly goes.
Mm-hmm.
Out of everything in life we keep trying to pause or like press forward on, like time is the one thing where it's like it's inevitable. Tomorrow is gonna happen no matter what. You know.
It's crazy,
That's
dog.
wild.
I've been thinking like Wow. A decade ago, I was like starting high school.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. What a blur that was.
What a fucking roller coaster.
Fuck all that.
Like, did you guys think 10 years ago you'd be sitting here in this room in 10 years? I mean, obviously not, but like, you know what I mean? Like, just your general position in like life.
No. Honestly, I
don't think I had, like, not to say, I have no expectations for myself.
Right.
But, like, I don't know.
No.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Just...
Like, you definitely weren't even thinking 10 years ahead. You're probably just living in the moment.
No, I will say, like, when maybe not at, like, 15, I didn't realize it, but, like, getting older, I grew into the mindset of, like, okay, whatever lane it is I get into, like, I want to be successful in one of them at least. You know what I'm saying? And then venture out and branch out to, like, businesses, like, because my goals is, like, I do want to own a business one day. Like, I do want to get, like, that secondary income coming in, you know, exponential cash flow, this and that. It's just, like, piecing, but, like, also allowing myself to live, right? Yeah. Like, that's the biggest problem nowadays is, like, you know, and maybe it's the curse of being young is, like, we're incredibly impatient at the same time, you know, because, like, we want it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We don't, like... You know, if it's something you're passionate about, like a lot of successful entrepreneurs say, like, just you have to grind it out for 5 years and not give yourself a salary. So if you're willing to do that and you're really like, then you know you're in this, and like failure is not an option at that point. It's crazy.
I used to want to be a forensic scientist.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to be up in there in the lab processing fingerprints, blood analysis.
Yeah. Isn't that Barry does? The Flash, right?
Wasn't Barry Allen, bro. Yeah. Barry I thought Allen. I was Barry Allen, bro.
Barry Allen.
Except for the part where you dress up and go run.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really me. You know what? I was like really into it. And then I found the show Dexter.
Oh my God.
You guys ever watch that one?
I think he's a serial killer.
He's a serial killer, but he's also a forensic analyst.
Wow, so it's like, that's crazy. That's the thing with serial killers, though, which is really scary. That like a male, is one of the deadliest fucking predators on Earth. In terms of like, I'm just saying, in terms of it's like a threat, like with the IQ we have. Like any predator who has a high IQ to me is like terrifying because they could set up a plan to literally get you and then they won't stop. They'll come back, this and that. So
that's
like,
why the animals can't mess with us, bro.
Yeah. Like they say like, okay, if you went out camping in the woods, right? And then like, it's a scenario where they ask like, would you rather have like your daughter, right, with a man or a bear, you know? And then like with all the videos I've seen on that, they're like in their brain they're almost thinking like, wait, which one is actually worse? And it's like
it's no question to me. I mean, obviously
a grizzly bear, if we're talking a grizzly bear,
yeah,
and you know cubs are around too, and this guy's he's gonna rip you apart, like he's gonna like, you know what I'm saying? But
a better question would to just straight up say, do you want to bump into a bear or a rapist or something like that?
Right. Yeah.
Like, because just saying a man in general is just such a blanket term. It's like, all right.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I hated that.
Yeah. It's crazy how it works, bro. The internet and its videos. Some crazy TikTok. And then there's a really dark side of the internet that like, bro. Sometimes I think about it. And I think like maybe we're just the generation in terms like our trauma is just different. That like we're traumatized every day. Like I could be going on my feed, like, you know, and there's people's algorithms out there where like they watch the craziest, gnarliest videos on the internet, like of like people getting mutilated and the like scary, bro. A coworker showed me this video.
Oh,
I don't even know if I should say it. Actually, I don't even know if I should say it, if it's podcast
them coworker
PG or
videos.
them, but listen, them coworker videos, they'll have you traumatized. I'll say this, bro. When I saw it, it was just. There was a big boom and then splatter everywhere.
Well, you gotta warn people, bro. There was this guy that was like, "Yo, check this out," and it's like a video of like a dead body. I'm like, brother,
like, or somebody about and like going and offing themselves in some way. Like, why are you showing me this?
Like, why are we on that? This is not meant to be seen, bro.
Right now,
like, imagine back in the day, just a few decades ago, that wasn't a possibility. You couldn't pull out a device and show somebody getting their head blown off. But now it's like...
That's shareable. It could happen in freaking... Like, something could happen out in, like, Siberia right now. And within a matter of less than an hour, it's a viral video already shown to us.
Mm-hmm. Bro, this morning...
Like, it's crazy.
Earthquake in Bangkok.
Wow.
7.7 magnitude earthquake.
Jeez.
They got videos of the buildings coming down.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I've never even heard of a 7.
Is there a video on that? Like,
yeah, I'm sure we could pull something up real quick.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
that happened crazy. Today, like last night, or
I think it was this morning.
Oh wow.
I literally just saw that before coming here. I didn't even see that at all.
I didn't even hear about that. No. Where? Bangkok?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
What's funny is, well, not funny. Not funny, but I've been seeing these videos that have been saying there's these type of fish that don't really come to shore at all, and then the last time or the last times that they were seen was right before like big like earthquakes or in the past. And it was recently happening again, and people are like dismissing it. And then look at this.
Wow. So like the fish,
that's where it gets scary, right? Because then it's like, when have animal patterns been known to lie? Like in every catastrophic event that's about to happen, the animals just have the sixth sense, and like they're really a telltale sign of like danger is coming, like warning you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why like. If you're somebody who lives alone, I would like at least have a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say like a pet is healthy for you in terms of that, because they just know, bro. I don't know what it is. They just know, they're active, they're aware, they're just, you know.
And you outside and you see a bunch of birds flying one way.
Yeah, you know.
Go where they're going, bro, because it's probably not good the other way.
They'll let you know, bro. It's crazy.
So they got this video.
Jesus.
Of this skyscraper.
Oh my god.
I can pull up the full screen.
And if that was a skyscraper.
Oh, you're not getting ad play. Hell no.
Nope. You're gonna pay us for that eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. You don't get free ad play.
No. I didn't sign anything. Bro. I didn't sign anything. No.
It's a cute dog though. Let me see. All right, we're safe now.
Whoa. Damage in Myanmar and Thailand.
Oh no.
Golly gee.
Jeez Louise.
Wow.
People throughout the
city, the terror of like
running into the streets.
It's been quite an ordeal, to be honest with you. I was on my way to a client meeting on an elevated expressway when what I initially thought was a burst tire in the car, because it was sort of swaying a bit. So I pulled over to the left-hand side, and I noticed a lot of the other cars around me were doing the same. And then suddenly we just seen the collapse of the building right in front of us on the left-hand side, which is an area called Jatuljak, near very famous Jatuljak markets. It was a building which is currently under construction, and the whole thing just collapsed. And obviously, my initial thought was that if anybody is in that building, then 100% it's going to be fatalities for sure. Earthquakes are not common in Bangkok or in Thailand. I've been living here for over 10 years. This is the first earthquake I've ever experienced here.
Damn.
So I think it took most people off guard. You know, people weren't expecting it, or they didn't recognize the signs of an earthquake. There was a lot of fear, a lot of
just
panic.
seeing that
People
shift
don't know
right,
what's gonna
and then
happen.
like,
Yeah,
Already
bro.
everybody's gonna come down.
crazy.
And this is like, yeah, it's crazy, but if you've seen videos like the 9/11 footage, this is like nothing like too crazy.
No.
But just to think that the earth could shake up a little bit and then that happens.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it makes you like, I don't know, appreciate the time you're in. You know what I'm saying? Because like, God forbid, you might walk into a sinkhole tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like anything, just being on this planet, right? Seeing the signs and everything. Like, I kind of have this paranoia in my head where I'm like, I gotta be ready on any day. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I really do. Like,
I understand that feeling.
It's, I don't know.
It's not even that for me. Seeing shit like that, it's kind of just like, it like how he's saying, it could be over for you whenever and you don't know. So, like, I just kind of try to, like, walk through life, not judge people for who they are and what they, bro, because shit like that, like, the first thing you started doing was comparing, but what I was doing, I was like, bro, that's people could be in there. People's families now have to deal with losses.
Oh, no. And
I'm just thinking.
That's not even why I was drawing the comparison.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
The like, demolition aspect of it. But every, like, bro.
You never know. That's the thing. That's like, that could wipe out, you know.
And like they were saying, like, they probably didn't even recognize, like, that's what was going on. And then boom, like,
right. They didn't know if they were under attack or what.
It's not even common in that area to have earthquakes like that. So
I think we had a minor one here not too long ago.
Yeah,
like really minor.
Yeah. People felt it. I didn't
feel.
No, if New York really starts shaking, that's the day where I'm like, it's Armageddon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm like, we need to leave now. Like, like,
especially like as a dude who's been sketched out by jets flying over the house.
Yeah,
like back when I lived up in like Galway. Like one time, there were these jets that were scrambled over near like my location because of like a security threat. And the jets were so loud, it like shook the house. Me and my brother were like, yo, it's time for war. Like, it's like, over, bro. Like, I never heard anything like that in my life.
Get the shells ready.
Yeah.
Just that's shaking crazy, everything.
Bro. Yeah, bro. It was like the craziest sound.
You know what I be thinking about? You ever seen that movie, Red Dawn?
Yes.
Oh, bro, there's literally not a day goes by where a random thought like that comes out. Like, I could look at the blank sky, right, and just envision, like, an enemy flag, and then, like, we're getting invaded. Like, I don't know. I'm weird. I think about paranoia thoughts like that all the time.
I think a lot of people do, man. That's kind of like...
Because imagine, but no, honestly... American Air Force, like, they wouldn't even get within the realm of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just such bullies. Like, there's no way, you know? They don't really step on our toes.
Yeah.
No. Because what other country has an embassy in every other country?
I don't know.
Man. I don't know.
Really don't
You're just
know.
nosy, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That is the American way.
Yeah.
Nosy motherfucker.
Nosy.
I'm kidding.
We got our fingers in a little bit of everything, yo.
Yeah.
In case you don't know.
Stirring the pot, as usual.
Instigating.
For real, bro.
Back to that, though. I don't know if there was, like, footage slightly before that, but if that shit just went down, how it just went down like that's insane.
Yeah. Well, it also, like, is it the earthquake or was it the poor infrastructure of the building already?
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
combination of both.
Like, was the earthquake really that bad? And then, or was it just...
They said it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, bro, it was.
If you're going to question the infrastructure of the building, too, that's a valid point also. Like,
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is under construction.
Like, there are buildings out there that will just, like, blow like a little leaf, you know what I'm saying?
This was one that was under construction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah,
it wasn't like a fully finished building?
Yeah.
Oh.
But there were workers on it, like...
Oh, that sucks.
I hope nobody died at that site, man. Damn. That would suck.
That's terrible.
Right.
Bro, there's some there's some freaking accidents out there though. That's ugh.
Yeah, man.
Bro, like now that I'm working, like, you know, being on the site and everything, like I've heard of like guys telling stories of like crazy things happening, and I'm just like, oh my god. That's why, like, if I'm ever on the site, I'm like extra careful where I face my feet, you know, what's coming through, because like, you know,
you got to follow safety rules too.
Yeah, like there might be pipe I have to duck under randomly, like yeah, literally, it's crazy, bro.
If I'm gonna catch a fucking pipe to the head, like like Harry,
knocked. Done.
I've heard some stories at my job too, where like guys will open these waste containers, and they'll get hit with like a waft of chemical, like air, and it knocks them out, and they have to go out of work for like a week or two.
That's fucked.
So it's kind of crazy when people don't follow the rules at a job site. It can get wicked fast, bro.
Because sometimes it's like you get so much in the routine of things, right? Like you get a little careless with certain things, and like the rules aren't as set in your brain because you're like, oh, I got this already, boom, boom, and then that's when like karma gets you to be like, no, there's rules for a reason.
And this is why when we have like these new jobs, whenever you get a new job, they have you sit in this training, make you watch the PowerPoints, because back in the day, probably like 100 years ago, you just got a job, you signed your name or something, and they're just like, go to work, and then you had people falling off buildings, getting sucked into machines and stuff. Just probably horror stories to where they're like, yo, we should probably come up with some regulations.
You know what? Like, I think it would be good if they had rights. Like, you know, like,
you know, I mean, we're only paying them 15 cents an hour.
I mean, that's the least we could do, right? We'll just wait another 30 years to add insurance and benefits, you know. It's fine. That's crazy how that, if you were a worker, there was a time you didn't have rights. Like, you came in, you did your work for like 14, 16-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? You went back home.
With that dollar.
With that dollar, waving it in the air, bringing it back to mother. You know what I'm saying?
I mean.
And that was life. You know? If you had hopes, dreams, aspirations, just throw them out. You know? You're better off.
To the trash bin.
Yeah. That's crazy how that was. And bro, it wasn't even that long ago. If you really think about it, it wasn't even that long ago. It almost feels like recently we just got rights with a lot of other things too. Like,
I mean, we were born with them. I mean, so we don't know the struggle for real, but like, I can imagine living in that world at that time and being like, just grinding, because that's what I got to do. I got two kids at home. I got the wife, and they need that dollar to make the daily life work.
Right.
So I'm gonna go work at this steel plant for X amount of pennies per hour.
Yeah.
It's a crazy life.
To do. But I also think about it, like, I think there were some individuals back then where like they almost wanted to go into work, not because of a paycheck, but like they actually had to. Like so many were just so clinically depressed during a time like that. Like, I'd rather go through hell of a shift than to be home all alone all day. You know what I'm saying? If I was like depressed and had an anxiety ridden mind and everything like that, you know, so I think about it that way, in that perspective too. Like, how many were there just to like socialize, just to I
think there's more the case now than back then.
Yeah,
because I feel like anxiety and depression is more prevalent now.
Yeah,
especially with how the internet works and how we're all like kind of addicted to it, and social media. It's like, I could imagine somebody being like, okay, this job is the only social life that I've got.
Yeah. That's
Wait, sit on that for a second.
Yeah. Because that means you'd rather sign up to go to hell and work in hell, all the hazards, all the dangers, than to be at home alone with your own mind. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, some people do get to that point where it's like, I don't.
At the same time, though, people still don't have much of a choice. You got to pay your bills.
Yeah, you got to pay your bills. Yeah, so it's you got to work.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like, it can get crazy. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So freak accidents out there though.
Yep. You guys hear about the what is it? The Avengers cast announcement they did a couple days ago?
I actually do not know about that.
So
No.
they did like a whole video announcing the cast of Avengers Doomsday, which is the movie coming out next year. And so like the people on the cast list include some of the original X-Men
Oh wow.
from like when we were kids.
That's
like
fire.
Cyclops,
Yeah.
Beast, Nightcrawler,
Oh, shit.
along with like some of the OG Avengers and a lot of the new ones too. But I thought that was interesting because some people were saying like, oh, I feel like this is just them
Yeah.
trying to grab like people in with nostalgia,
Right.
which is obviously true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if they write a good story around it for including all these characters, it could turn out pretty cool, I think.
I think that's why writing is so pivotal. Like to make any good film, project, movie, whatever. Like if you have really good lines that tie back to the theme of the whole project, and make it all make sense. It's a one story. That's always gonna go somewhere. I feel like because no one remembers the movie with the terrible script.
Right.
It's just like. Yeah.
Or underdeveloped characters.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they're bringing back the original Magneto.
That's crazy.
The
That's fantastic.
old, like, Gandalf.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Patrick Stewart, too, Professor X.
So good.
Yeah, bro.
Isn't it crazy how iconic they are? That's wild, bro.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah.
I don't want to make my opinions on it till I see the movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold off because a lot of people want to be all, like, on one side these days.
Yeah.
As if there isn't a middle ground.
Yeah, no.
It's like, man, be quiet, man.
Be quiet,
Movie's
man.
not even out.
Shut your mouth, man.
And honestly, I think there's a lot of things about movies themselves that people don't even like pay attention to. Like, not that I completely do either, but
yeah.
like just the way shit is shot, angles of the cameras are at, like.
Well,
I pay attention to stuff like that.
And
Yeah.
on top of that, to go back to what you guys were saying, I think the only thing that really matters with a movie like that is because obviously they take bits and pieces and make like their own adaptation of whatever is in the comics.
Right.
Yep.
As long as it's true to that lore and it's shot well, not it's gonna be okay.
Well, at the same
You know what I mean?
time, like not everything that was done in comic books is like so good.
Right,
There's some
right.
trash ideas
Yeah,
out there.
they are.
But you make a good point. If you keep it faithful to what people like about those characters,
Right. Yeah.
and you do it well, good budget, good CGI,
Yeah.
it should turn out okay.
Yeah.
But I guess there's always gonna be people that are like concerned, like, oh man, they're just gonna ruin it. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, bro, wait, let them cook a
Yeah.
little bit.
Let 'em cook.
I'm thinking because these are the guys directing the movie that directed the last two Avengers movies,
Oh, okay.
which I thought were gas,
Yeah.
and most of Marvel fans, I think.
Yeah. No, they were good.
I just watched Infinity War the other day,
Yeah.
and man, like
Classic.
some stuff doesn't hold up, like, but overall, that's like the best Marvel movie, I think.
Yeah.
That shit was a banger.
That shit really was. I remember the anticipation of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when that dropped, it dropped. Like it was like it went worldwide quick.
There's a bunch of motherfuckers
The
in the theater.
lead up to that was like we knew it was gonna happen for years.
Yeah.
And before that came out, Black Panther had come out,
Oh my god.
and that weekend, I was like, damn, I'm broke. What am I gonna do to go see Black Panther?
Right.
So I sold my PS Vita for like 50 bones
Wow.
to go see Black Panther. Was it worth it? Probably not.
Probably not.
At the time, I didn't know any
Hell
better.
yeah, it was R.I.P. Chadwick.
No, Chadwick was the GOAT.
Yeah, R.I.P. That's great. I couldn't believe that, man. I was like, what?
Some bullshit.
What? But
That
like,
whole time he was acting as Black Panther, he had
yeah.
been fighting with colon
That's
cancer.
what I'm saying. Like that just goes to show the strength of his character. Like, and people don't really understand how much mental exhaust, physically, mentally, it takes to even do a project or to do a film, especially one that's really serious.
Let alone when you have a disease that's killing you.
That's what I'm saying. So like, that work ethic, that like that strength was crazy. But R.I.P. Chadwick.
And nobody even noticed, bro.
I swear I did not know he was going through that until he died, and it was in his like report of like.
That was
well,
insane.
actually, before he died, there were those pictures.
There was a video.
Oh, was there?
And people were like making fun of him. Actually, it was kind of sad.
What?
They were like, "What is he on crack or something, or on drugs?"
No, he was dying, asshole. Like,
Those people probably felt like idiots.
They be chatting, bro. That's crazy.
Speaking of Black Panther, there is a Black Panther and Captain America game in the works. It's supposed to come out this year.
Oh yeah, I saw like a little.
See the trailer for that?
Teaser for that.
wait,
yeah.
there's a newer one.
Not a newer one.
The one that.
but
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Woo!
It's like based in like 1914, right?
Like World War II. Like
World War II.
1943.
Okay.
It's called. The game is actually called 1943.
Oh wow.
Rise of
okay.
Hydra.
Nice.
The only thing is they haven't shown any gameplay.
That's the thing. I need to see gameplay because
graphics
the
be
teaser
good.
could look nice, right? But then I see that gameplay, and if that shit's whack, I'm gonna laugh in your face. Like I can't, like how are you gonna give us that good of a teaser, and then have the gameplay be absolute shite?
I have high hopes for it because they got the woman
We'll
working
see.
on it from who kind of was like the head of the first 3 Uncharted games.
Oh yeah,
So
nice.
They're
gonna be decent. It's gonna be decent enough. I feel like because besides even that, like, like as long as the story itself, like the game itself feels worth it, story wise, and then like you said, look, as long as it's not fucking what's it called? That recent
Avengers game.
No. the DC one, the Garbo one. I forget.
Oh, Suicide Squad.
No, the one before that.
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights.
Oh
my
my
god.
Draki.
I enjoyed it sort of when I played with other people. I was not playing that game alone.
Yeah, like overall, like what was your experience with that game? Kaka.
I played
what?
like through
Basura.
like a quarter of the game, not even. And then like it's just gameplay wise to me, it just felt very repetitive. Like
Yeah,
Bro, I knew
Like-
it was a dub when I saw Red Hood jumping on these like Doctor Strange mythical platforms
yeah.
as a
like,
method of traversal.
how realistic.
I was like, I don't want to play that.
he's got to be in the field. He's not just hanging
Like,
up.
give him
on
a grappling
top,
hook
like-
or something like Batman.
Yeah,
Red Hood was in Arkham Knight as a playable character, and he played fine.
yeah.
Like he doesn't.
That's
I don't
crazy.
understand why they did that, but anyway.
it's not a similar game, and therefore I get it, I understand it,
Yeah,
I don't like it.
yeah.
I don't know, man. But nah. Like you were saying, though, as long as this Black Panther, Captain America game isn't
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
it can only get better from there, honestly, because
Yeah.
there's not too many games worse than Gotham Knights, from what I understand, in terms of the superhero genre. Like that.
Yeah, no.
Like the Avengers, you also think of that too. That game was boo boo, and I just bought
yeah,
it like
that
5
was
months ago on
bad.
sale
Yeah.
on my PS5, and I tried playing it, and it was just
Oh, terrible.
so repetitive. and boring.
I felt the same way with Suicide Squad. Like, I remember last year when that was like about to come out, the teasers, the trailers. I was like, oh, that kind of looks dope and everything. But then you get into the story, and I probably played a quarter of the way through also, and then I was just like, this is like you're telling me I had this whole squad of really cool dynamic characters, and I can only do these certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the world where everybody loves options, you could have gave so much more.
Well, that's what
like-
happens when you decide to make all these DC characters and just put them into a third-person shooter.
DC is just, with certain projects, bro, they're really just crashing out. Like, they're just...
Bro, they
they're
canceled
not
the Wonder Woman
functioning.
game, bro.
That's another thing I
That
was
was
gonna
a
say.
thing?
Bro, they were making
They
a
were
Wonder
making
Woman
it.
game for like 5+ years.
then
And they were
canceled.
using the Nemesis system from the Shadow of Mordor games, where you have
Such
the
a good
enemies that
game.
remember you and shit.
Such a good game. I was on that game for hours.
Mad long, bro.
I'll say in my adolescence, that's one of the games where, like, when I say locked in, I locked the
On the
fuck
sticks,
in.
bro.
Like, I was on every day after school. I'm like, you're just like ready to. Just mad serious. Like
I used to hop on that game
hours
and listen to music. I wouldn't even listen to the game. Like I just have like remember the British rapper Dave?
Oh yeah.
I'd have him playing in my headphones while playing that game, bro.
Because you could just slaughter them for hours.
Yeah, it had the Batman combat.
Oh my god.
So you could just go in.
And then when you would like invade fucking forts and castles and shit.
That was dope.
That was crazy.
So they were gonna take the Nemesis system from that and put it in the Wonder Woman game.
Fire.
And it just recently got scrapped.
Outrageous.
So you're gonna greenlight Suicide Squad, but you're gonna put a stop on Wonder Woman. I want to know what happened there, man. I want to know what happened.
What is going on?
Isn't there supposed to be a Blade game?
That's coming out. As far as I'm concerned, it's gonna be like a first person game.
Okay, if they fuck up Blade though, like we can all just say it's disrespectful at this point.
It's being made by Bethesda, so you gotta
okay, like we gotta
tread carefully with that brand, from what I understand.
That's what I hate when it's like such a cool character concept. Like the trilogy of the character is awesome and everything, but like they just go about it the wrong direction. Like that's just the worst. Like
bro,
projects that are like you were literally 99% there, but like
not even some games. They had everything they needed to get where they had to be, and they just fumbled the bag hard.
Yeah.
I hope they don't fumble this Wolverine game.
We'll see, man.
Wolverine is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys ever played the X-Men Origins game.
Yeah.
That tied into the movie. That game was fire, bro.
Okay, I'll admit this. I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only man alive that played that shit. I swear to God, because I was
far from it.
When I was like 10 years old playing this shit, I'm like, this shit is so cool. I'm not gonna tell any of my friends. I'm gonna keep this for me.
See, that game was decent. It was pretty good, and it came out like PS3, Xbox 360.
09,
era.
Yeah.
So obviously I can't defend these motherfuckers because it could very well be boo boo. But I mean, who's it? Insomniac? They're doing that.
Insomniac's doing it now.
As long as I can like fuck people up for real and just like see my shit's going through their head,
that would be sick.
Yeah. Like let me be a Wolverine to the full effect. Like let me be primal
and bring back the effect from the original game, where if he's getting blown up and shot, you see him regenerating in real time. If they could do it in 09, you could do it now, but even better.
Yeah.
I just want good combat. And that's really it, honestly.
I just want violence. Yeah.
Blood and gore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood and gore.
Maybe violence. A Hugh Jackman cameo.
At least.
No, there's a ton of good voice actors. Yeah. I really wanted him to be played by Steve Bloom, who's like the original cartoon Wolverine. He's got that like
raspy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Keep forgetting there's like voice actors out there. Like I wonder how much a voice actor be getting paid, bro.
They be in the
booth.
Like
is it like that's what I'm saying. Like they're really like
seriously like
they're really in the booth spitting for hours, trying to get the perfect like pitch corrections right so that the character says the best thing in this tone and like
I would assume for an actor it's probably one of the easier things to do because like while acting physically you're looking at something, somebody and
right,
you think about it a little more probably. You're to yourself watching the thing responding in real time, you know what I mean? Like
the other side of that coin though with like the voice acting is like if it's just you in a booth, you can really get in a certain type of bag. Like I imagine people who play anime characters like like they're really
just straight screaming and shit.
Real into the performance when they're on that mic.
No,
they are that, though. The Dragon Ball Z characters.
Just like that crazy, sound had to come from someone, right? Like
I think I could do that shit, bro. I could be a voice actor.
Bro, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, I could do that.
I would love to do some voice acting now that I think about it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if there's a gig out there, bro, hit me up. Marcus Newkirk on Instagram. I can do voice acting. Let's go. I know I can.
Estoy un voice
No, I
actor. You know.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, what's his name? J.K. Simmons does voice acting and real acting. He's
Yeah.
like an example of somebody who does both,
Yeah.
which
That's
is
crazy.
dope.
That's fire. Yeah, man.
He played J. Jonah Jameson and Omni-Man.
Yeah. Omni-Man. Yeah, bro. I gotta catch up on that show, actually.
I haven't watched season 3.
Good show, though.
Shit was fire.
Good show.
I tuned out because I was like, this show is like,
No, but
it's feeling like mad kiddie right now.
You know what I don't like, though, is when they're taking, like, for a show like that, and I get it, right, anticipation and everything, but, like, I hated waiting that long for like, season 3.
Yeah.
I hated waiting that long.
You haven't watched
because
it at
it's
all?
like, no, I think I watched, like, the first 2 episodes, but I
That's
haven't
something we
gotten
could
back
do.
to it. But, like,
Something we could do?
Bro, because if y'all haven't seen it, I've seen it, like, the last few episodes.
Fire. I might have to sit through the crap that I don't like.
That's the thing. Like, it's such a good show, but as a fan, I do not appreciate
Having
the
to
wait
wait
time
between
on that.
seasons.
Because it's just like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's 5 years for a show that's on the platform it is. Especially it being animated, it's not even a
Right.
full. And I know that takes time too, but it's not even like it's a full set at a prime location and like this. Like, I
Nah,
don't
the
wanna
way that
wait,
they
like-
animate certain episodes, you
It's
gotta
fire.
understand. Some of it, like, even especially with like anime, you'll notice like
Yeah.
these episodes clearly they didn't give too much of a fuck.
Yeah.
Certain things aren't drawn well.
Yeah.
When it's an episode they give a shit about and it's
Yeah,
important,
it's so
oh
good.
my god,
No, it's really
they
a great,
go crazy.
a great show.
All right. I have ran out of things to watch, so I might have to go watch that
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
real. Because I enjoyed the first season a lot. Second season was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was just I fuck with the whole concept, the whole Viltrumite theories and shit. That shit is so heat. That's crazy, bro. Literally like Superman on steroids.
Yeah.
Basically.
Bro, the scene where in season 1 where he goes to that one planet and he's just flying over the place, mad ominous.
Yeah.
And
You're
then
talking
he just
about you're saying
flies through the bitch.
the
like,
motherfuckers
oh my
came
gosh.
through a few times to try to take over.
the people who like when exposed to like Earth's air, they like age mad
Yeah,
rapidly. He
Yeah.
goes to their planet and then just flies through all of their
My son
infrastructure.
said, he said Earth isn't yours to take over, motherfucker. Conquer.
Wow, that's crazy.
That was hard.
Yeah.
No, that shit was.
I do want to play him on Mortal Kombat.
You know, actually, I can't even talk. I was just about
Yeah.
to make a point, but I can't even say it because it's like within
Spoilers.
Yeah, I was about to like because
Nah,
it's like
I
literally
watch
like
it.
a side by side. Like it looks exactly the same. But you'll see what
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you.
I need to watch it
Yeah.
now.
I guess I have to.
For real, honestly.
Yeah.
Reactions?
Potentially.
Reactions.
That might be something worth doing, like a long reaction episode that's kind of separate
Yeah.
from the main.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we could try that out. I mean,
It's something to do for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that'd be a great idea.
okay.
Not only that, but just like in general.
word.
Yeah.
Saying, yeah.
Yeah, I think we could try it out.
We're gonna try it out, guys. We're gonna do it. You know
Yeah,
what
we're
I'm
going
saying?
for it.
We're going
More content.
100% with dedication. You know what I'm saying?
Dedication.
It's
Yes,
all or
sir.
no. Con gana, wey.
Apúrate.
Apúrate.
What does that even mean?
It
Like
means
hurry that ass up.
hurry that ass up.
Púrate.
Translation: hurry that ass up.
I like that. That sounds nice.
You know what I'm saying? I like that.
I'm gonna start saying
It
that in
sounds
the most
nice.
random context now.
Do it, bro.
You don't know what door you just opened. It's
No.
over.
No. It's over.
No,
It's wrapped.
now I open another door. Walk up. You gotta walk up to Shorty and say, "Yo quiero comer tu culo."
Uh-huh. Yeah. Exactly
Oh
like
gosh, I'm
No,
not trying to catch a charge, man.
I mean, you're just asking kindly.
You're right. Yeah, it's a polite question. I should just
True.
go up and ask girls at my job that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, don't say quiero. Just be like, "Yo puedo."
Yeah. Right. Change
Question mark.
The
They just walk away like
dynamic. That shit's
leave it
hilarious.
open ended.
Watch, you're gonna be mad as hell if that work one day.
Yeah.
Honestly,
She gonna be.
I would be.
Yeah.
Be like, damn, they were trying to spit some game and I wasn't listening.
My ears, they weren't open.
I always thought that if I learned Spanish, I'd really get into that like
Yeah.
romantic player kind of vibe.
I mean,
You know what I mean? I could really pull it off like Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 3.
when you think of
Remember that shit,
Toy
bro?
Story
He was
3.
macking on Jess.
even, yeah,
Oh my gosh. They hit the Spanish button. It was over.
it was over.
He was like, me gusto.
Yeah.
Man had the little flower in his mouth or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He started dancing. He had rhythm.
Ah,
I'm trying to get like Buzz, bro.
those are classic films. So good.
Honestly, you know what I would do? I would find a girl that's 100% Spanish speaking and then just get with her and then force myself to learn Spanish that way.
Right.
I'll do it. I'll throw myself in the trenches.
Yeah. No.
I'll do what I have to do.
That's the best way. Just throw yourself in. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Sink
go.
or swim, man.
It's, your the survival rate is up
You
to
either
you.
learn
at
or
that
you
point.
die.
Yep.
No, I'm
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm
kidding.
gonna have to interface with my mother-in-law, my father-in-law,
Uh-huh.
all Spanish.
All of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down to clown.
I'm down to clown. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We still here. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that earthquake was crazy though. Is
Yeah.
that the only building that in the whole like area
Probably
that?
not.
Probably not.
No.
There's probably a lot more devastation.
What's the
I mean,
highest?
what's like the latest news on it? I don't
what's
know.
the highest like earthquake measure? Like when you scale it, like you said, it was a 7 point. Like what's the highest?
7.7, dog.
Like, in general, you mean?
Yeah, like what's the magnitude? Like does it go
Oh,
up to
gosh.
a 10? Like
Damn, 100. At least 140 people
ugh,
gone.
terrible, bro.
God damn.
No. Ugh. Underneath all that rubble, that's terrible.
Damn. Yeah. This is sad.
But another thing I think about is like,
Damn.
oh wow,
It's gonna take months to repair. Maybe even years. The fault lines and stuff, bro. What is that? Is that a foundation?
no,
Wow,
Ow.
dude.
this
This is crazy.
sucks.
Anyway. Yeah. That joint was horrible.
Bro. These things, as unfortunate as they are, happen. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the world is a scary place, man. For real.
It
Scary.
is.
That's why I think it's good to be paranoid. Just having a little sense of paranoia.
It's good to be aware
I
of your
think
surroundings.
keeps you on your toes. Yeah.
Good to be aware of your
Spatial
surroundings.
awareness.
You never know. Like when I'm at the gas station and I don't know where I'm at, I'm always like kind of just like looking around.
Just know just read your environment. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's what I could say for people. It's just know where you're at all times. You know. Don't act the fool, man. Don't act the fool.
Yeah.
For real.
Bro, this one guy came up to me at like 5 a.m. at a gas station, like, yo, and he was like, he turned out to be like a drug addict, homeless dude,
Wow.
asking for money, but he scared the shit out of me.
Mm-mm.
Like, you can't be running up on me like that
Yeah. Because
in the dark, in the cold.
Bro, because imagine then you up switch and it's like,
Like the
pull
wrong
30
dude will
out.
Swiss cheese your
You know what
shit,
I'm
man.
saying? Because you don't know what their intention is or what they're they're a complete stranger.
I'm like
So
wondering,
it's
I'm like, do I have like, it's like, nah, there's no way I have some sort of like traumatic response to people running up on me.
Yeah.
That's just naturally scary. Like anybody
Yeah,
would be scared
anybody, yeah,
of that if you're not expecting it.
yeah,
It's like, don't do that, bro.
yeah. Don't just
You gotta have a softer approach if you're gonna approach somebody at
Distance.
5 a.m.
we're talking about a drug addict.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was bad. It was real bad. I did give him some cash though,
yeah.
some lotion.
There you go. Troofalay.
I'm not even
Yeah.
joking. He was like, "Hey man, you think you could go in there and give me some lotion?" and some Tylenol.
I thought you
got
meant like you just handed his ass.
Yeah,
some lotion. I was
Imagine like
just
yo, bro,
a dab
take
of
this.
lotion out the car window here,
Here, you need some of this, buddy.
and here's your 10 cents. Like,
Open
yeah.
your hands.
Them heels is looking crazy.
Yeah, that's too funny.
Got that
bro.
Eucerin in the car at all times,
Yeah,
bro. That's funny.
bro. Yeah, they be, bro.
He was like, bro,
They're-
be honest with me. He said, I'm like, I'm all ears. Bro. What,
Yeah, like,
what do you want from me?
I'm here. Like, yeah.
He said, be honest with me, man. He's like, which way are you going?
What
I'm
do you
like-
mean?
I'm like, bro, I'm going up that way.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man. He's like, you can't give me a ride over there? I'm like, nah.
no.
He's like, oh man, I think I'm about to pass out. I'm dying.
Yeah, I think I'm about to be fatally ill.
He's like, bro, his eyes start rolling to the back of his head.
no,
Like, I'm dying, man. I think,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I'm so cold. And I'm like not budging. He's like, so you can't give me a ride?
So, yeah. Are you sure about that? Like, yeah, that's hilarious.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
I'm like, nah, man. Then he smiles and goes, God bless you, brother.
God
and
bless
then
you.
walks away.
Bro, nah, some of them really will have
Bro.
Oscar-nominated performances just to get that dollar. You know what I'm saying? That's the timing
Bro, he
they're
wanted
on.
a ride. He was really
Yeah.
putting it on for this ride, man. Like, he was going crazy. I'm like standing there like,
I would have
Really?
laughed and rolled
Like,
up my
really?
window.
the thing is, he kind of like bum rushed me when I got out of my car.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why it was extra scary. So
Yeah.
I was face to face with this dude, and he had the whole interaction. He had this enormous boogie leaking
Oh
out of
my
his nose. Moco's like you ain't never seen. I'm like looking at
Boy,
it like,
was leaking.
like please, like sniff it back up if you have to, bro. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was doing that as part of the whole shtick,
yeah.
but man,
Wow, that's
You
a
know?
lot. That's a lot to process.
and I'm not trying to make light of his situation because I don't know that guy's story,
Right.
but
But still,
as soon as I see you like acting a certain way, like you're about to pass out, and then you're completely fine once you see I'm not.
yeah,
She's trying to manipulate.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, get out of here, dude.
because you like,
I was like, I wish I never gave you the money.
That's
Yeah.
why you can't be too nice to motherfuckers. I've realized
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah,
naive
that's
as
the
hell,
thing.
and I'm like nice to everybody, but I realize like I'm gonna get used.
yes,
Like,
I
you
more
are.
can't.
often
Yeah.
than not.
Like,
yeah,
People don't really appreciate you.
especially if you're like, if they can obviously tell you're from a different, you know, like you're a tourist or this and that, like you're not from around these parts, they're gonna be like, they know who they can pick and choose to play or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
even
they're-
they try everyone. They
Yeah.
just know who not to.
They meet thousands of
pushing
people
it.
every day, probably.
yeah, yeah,
They don't give a damn. It's shameless. People are shameless.
yeah, quite literally, bro.
But
There was another time in Schenectady, where like 4 years ago, Eris, Reed, and I are going to get wings, and this lady just comes up on us in the middle of the night, like, "Yo, you
Yeah.
got any money?" And we're all like,
Yeah.
"Nah." She's like, "Yeah, you do."
yeah, you
She's
do.
about to rob your ass.
She
Her
said,
tone
you know what?
changed
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
do.
And she was bigger than two
She
of
took
us.
out that
The only
30,
one she
she
wasn't
did.
bigger than was me.
Wow.
But like she probably could have taken out two dudes.
big body,
Big body.
big
bro.
body,
Like not too huge to where she can't move, but just big enough to where she threw a punch on you, bro.
Oh,
you'd
you
really
feel it, like
You'd feel it. She had the bigger arm than
she
me,
had the
bro.
flappy arm though.
A little bit
Like,
of
was
flappy.
she okay? A little
but
bit.
she
of
was
flap.
with it though. She was
Wow.
all kind of polite, like, "You got money?" We're like, "No." She goes, "Yeah, you do." All deep. Oh my gosh.
I'm not even. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Run me your fucking pocket.
Yeah. Translation. Yeah.
Nice watch. Run it.
Run it,
Damn near, you almost became a stain.
Yeah, bro.
bro. That's crazy, bro.
All for some damn dollars.
All for some 50-cent wings.
Dollars,
Oh, them joints weren't 50 cents, but they were good.
bro. What are those wings we tried one time?
From Nico's, bro.
Oh, I still think about that from time to time.
that
I'm
was
not
a
gonna
top
lie.
10 eating experience.
That was like, I don't know if it was. It was just like I couldn't even explain it. Like
Magic,
It was
bro.
just like
Me and Jeremy
pure,
were
like,
chilling one night with Eris,
bro.
and we got pizza and boneless barbecue wings from Nico's. And for some reason, the wings in combination with the pizza and just everything, really the
Fucking
wings,
ridiculous.
it just kind of blew our minds, and
It
it's
was
never been
just
the
like-
same since.
soft, but like the perfect blend of ingredients.
Tender
like,
chicken.
Tender, like it went so well with a bev. Like it was just everything was.
We were literally like
Everything was
geeking on
good.
this food. Like, oh my gosh, like this
I'm
is
bouncing up and down. Like, I can't believe this shit that good. Like, I'm
Bro.
pretty sure we were faded also, so that
I was
helped.
gonna say.
Like,
Also,
Just a little
you're the
bit.
type of motherfucker to do anything for that last slice.
I'm
so,
getting that last slice. If y'all don't know,
that was
I'm gonna get
motivational,
that last
bro. That
one.
was like a motivational scene in a movie where they're trying to get all the
bro, that's
characters.
11 floors.
I
Like,
can't
I don't know
believe
how many
I
floors,
really
but he
did
went
that.
down
It
in
was 11 floors.
He went down
I went
by himself
I
for
went
one
out,
extra slice.
I got on that elevator. I pushed that button. I came out of that elevator. I walked,
Yep,
and I got that last slice.
You did
and I had
that.
to do it all again.
Yo,
earned it, bro.
yeah.
And I was
That's
there.
all you.
That's respect all day,
Yeah.
bro.
That's all you. Cause
I can't believe it.
I wasn't gonna do it.
No,
No, we were hella lazy.
no, that was crazy. That was a mission.
That was a mission, man.
I don't know why I did that actually. Yeah,
Because you were faded and hungry.
yeah, that's the thing.
That's a deadly combo,
Yeah, especially when I was younger,
Stupid
bro.
decisions get made when you're faded and hungry.
No,
bro. We used to order pizzas and garlic bread.
Bro.
It was mainly you with the garlic bread.
I was at your.
It was
bro.
it was cheesy bread. It was stuffed cheesy bread, motherfucker.
my
Watch your mouth.
God.
Yo, nah. It was garlic cheesy bread. It had both elements in there.
Well, no, I'm not saying it wasn't, but it wasn't garlic. This
my bad, bro. I'm not respecting the name, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's my B. You should have seen us back in the day, bro.
Respect Don
Bro,
Dino's.
it was
Don Dino's.
It was
Yeah.
kind of crazy. I remember being at your mom's
I
apartment.
don't know how you aren't
And then-
fucking like. Well, I do.
'cause
Your
I used
metabolism,
to
but
order. I would just get every visit. I would and if we end up smoking, I would just order food, mass amounts of food. I literally remember one time I ordered like 50 wings, just cause I could. Like I did it. Like I ordered so much Domino's. Like it's not even.
Gosh.
I don't know. Yeah, I do not know. I say this. If I wasn't an athlete, I swear to you, on everything, I'd be morbidly obese. Or I'd be like a real chunky mofo.
I believe it, bro. I've
it's-
seen the damage.
I've seen the damage.
I've seen it.
Bro,
I've
speaking
seen
of
it
which,
firsthand.
there's a spot by my crib, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a Chinese buffet,
Okay, beautiful.
but I want to try it
right.
one of these days. We got to link up.
Oh, yeah. No, we can,
Had that
we can go.
away.
I mean, I'll never say no to an invitation to devour some plates.
The Chinese
so,
buffets in particular,
yeah.
like, you know what you're going to get.
Like, yeah.
It's mainly unhealthy food, but it's always like $15 to $18 for the best all you can eat.
I will say this, right? Like in the town we're in, the buffet here, I've been to other buffets and they all have their things where I've tried where I'm like, okay, that's key to this buffet. But no one else does coconut chicken,
I thought you were about to say that.
coconut shrimp, like the buffet here.
Okay.
I'm
see?
sorry, but like it's when I go there, it's crack cocaine every time.
Every time. When
Like
it's fresh,
dopamine
too.
automatically is risen,
Mm-hmm.
and that and then I'm a fiend for popcorn shrimp also.
Oh, yeah.
I just by the plate load.
Get it.
They hate me when I go there. It's just
it's like, why don't
it's
you eat more
bad,
noodles,
like-
bro?
yeah.
Y'all ever peep the dude in the back with the sushi? Every time, or at least my
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
I don't go up there and get it, but like my brother will go up get some sushi. Dude is always just sitting there, stoic as hell, just
He's just like
Mm.
I hate the Mavic. Like no,
type shit. Like,
He's like, these guys are eating mad good for mad cheap. And this is why I'm getting paid $12 an hour.
like
Yeah.
fuck y'all
Shing,
for real.
Sharpening his knife.
bro. Yeah,
Yo, I didn't know they had sushi there.
yeah.
Like,
it's-
you know how the food is set up, all lined up. It's literally like
That's
So
probably
what?
like to order, right? Like that's not all you can eat, right?
what?
The sushi.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you can. Nah, I'm pretty sure you can just.
It's part of the all you can
I
eat.
think so.
What happened, Jeremy?
No, it was.
I'm not sure, actually.
What in the
Oh.
middle of the, what?
It'd be like a mad intense cut. Where like
Yeah.
the what?
What? Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Nah, that's cool though. I like sushi, bro.
No, I do enjoy
So
sushi.
yeah, we gotta
Like,
go to that
it
spot.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we
you
do gotta go there.
Motherfucker went to.
Oh,
that one day
yeah.
we went to was. I don't think I didn't eat. And when we got there, that's the first thing I ate. I didn't eat. I probably had like a plate to two.
You had like a rice.
Y'all
or
were
something.
you and Aries fucked up like Matt, just a whole bunch of rolls by yourselves. I was like, damn.
Believe it, bro. And that was
Believe it.
like, I was like, maybe
Yeah.
this place isn't cut out for Juan, man, because you had like I think
Yeah.
like one plate of rice and maybe some like fried chicken or something, and you were like, nah.
Nah.
Like your stomach was feeling off that day too.
Yeah.
So it was just like, damn. While we're just going in,
Yeah.
like we usually go there to Wasabi and eat till like one of our ribs is like popping out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro,
Ugh, food, man. It's just so
the drug.
so good.
Speaking of, son, when I get home,
About to
Yeah.
body some shit.
For real.
hell yeah.
It's about to be wrapped.
Hungry
You
as
know
hell.
what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, it's about 8:18.
Word, bro.
About that time.
Time to wrap it up like Trojan.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into another episode of Troofalay. We love you. We hope y'all are well. Adios, toodaloo.
Did you get any of that?
Bye.